You missed it. You missed it, you son of a hooch. All right, guys. Before we get started into the show, we are doing the Fill in the Blanc podcast telecast. A look back into the vault. August 22nd, 2023, season 1, episode 90. My favorite actress in the entire world died, so Salma Hayek will have to do. She married a billionaire, took his name. She's French. Now she doesn't have to really work, and she loves some man that's like 20 years older than her because, well, when you grow up poor in Mexico and a rich French man wants to give you a lot of money to live in 17 different, 30,000 square foot homes, you do it. RuPaul from RuPaul's Drag Race. And then there's a segment where some stranger's going to give you advice on how to travel with your family, which makes no sense in the world. But that's America. People with more money on TV are smarter and more powerful, are smarter and better than you. So they tell you what to do with your life and you have to conform. All right. Make sure to dislike this video or smash the like button, even if you hate it. Or you could like it and smash the hate button. Is there a hate button?
Trust your likes to
Give me some emojis.
Call 1-800-NEW-LIKES today.
Donate money to my Venmo account and check out my OnlyFans so you could take pictures of my toes. I take pictures of my hairy feet when they're dirty. I step in dog poop and take pictures on OnlyFans. There's a link right there in the bio.
Watch Judy Sue on ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 6.
It's live with Kelly and Mark. Today, film superstar Salma and Pinault, and the award-winning host of RuPaul, all set for traveling with your family. All that's on live. Now, here are Kelly RuPaul on His Sweater. Welcome. It's Tuesday, August 22nd, 2023.
Near the end of the summer, oh boy.
And that's what I keep telling the kids. It's over! Not our kids, but your kids.
That's right.
Tell them it's over.
Facts. All the parents are breathing a sigh of relief.
Yeah, the parents are, but I still feel bad for the kids. Don't you feel bad?
Yeah.
Because you know what's going to happen.
I don't feel bad.
You don't feel
No, I never felt bad. I never felt bad for them. I never
You
thought
never
it was
felt
a
bad
shame.
for your kids.
No, it's a shame. Oh, it's a shame the summer's over. I'm like, no, get back to school.
Yeah.
Learn something.
Yeah. I
know?
feel bad.
You feel bad?
I do.
You felt bad when they had homework.
I feel bad. Yeah, it's hard. We can't help them. We're in entertainment. They're like, can you help me with math? I'm like, wrong.
What year did we age out of math?
3rd grade.
I think I aged out around 5th grade. Fifth
Yeah,
grade.
you were helpful.
A little help. But
Like, yeah.
They do it differently.
They do it differently. Any parents here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It used to be, from the top
Are
to
you
the
a
bottom.
child or are you a parent? You're a child.
Yeah.
Okay, because you're like rolling your eyes. Okay.
And we would help them with math, and the kids would look at us like, you're doing it wrong.
Lola's like, she was always our most provocative kid. And she would say things like, when am I ever going to use this? And I would say, you're going to use it plenty. And then I would walk into the other room with him and go, she's not wrong. She's never going to use that.
Trigonometry. I'm not even sure. I took trig. I took the other ones, like calculus.
Calculus, yeah.
I took those. I did well. I don't remember what that was.
Yeah, but when I
do
met
not
you,
remember what that
when
was.
I met you, you could come up with the tip for the waiter in like 3 seconds without even doing math on the tablecloth.
It's a low bar. I mean, you're the group you hung out with. That was a low. We go on a group.
we would go out as a group.
Yeah.
And then it was. We were
all my children,
right?
right?
So like 12 actors.
Right.
And the bill would come, and Mark would be like,
Yes.
well, if you want to leave 20%, it's this much. And we were like,
25%.
he's like a rocket scientist.
I remember, and then on the cab ride home, you're like, wow, I never met an actor that's good at math. And I said, well, I'm not a very good actor. I'm a horrible actor, but I can come up with a tip. I'm really good at fractions. I can do fractions.
Fractions are the devil's math.
No. Fractions are important when you start making money. When you start making your own paycheck and you have to pay an agent and a manager, you become really good at fractions. Taxes also, you
I just
really
became
good at
resentment.
taxes.
I was like, I'm paying you for what now?
Sweetie,
Yes.
there's a new study.
Tell me.
It confirms women are less sexually attracted to their husbands when they don't help around the house.
Oh.
Right? Is that true?
You tell me.
I don't know. I think I do help around the house.
You are phenomenal around the house. But you're like I wouldn't say you are helpful with housework.
Right.
But you are MacGyver when it comes to something's flickering, power goes out,
or a door's rattling.
the door's rattling.
If it's a windy night, I know what to do.
He can fix anything with a toothpick.
Yeah.
He's like, give me a toothpick and an Allen wrench. And the next thing I know, there's like a new bureau. And I go, how did you do that? And he's like, you just need a toothpick and an Allen wrench.
Listen, the idea is that men taking part in simple domestic acts will turn women on more than a six-pack.
Wow.
I don't know.
You need a six-pack of beer, or what are we talking?
Sometimes when I think that I need to change the mood, I do go downstairs. It's like 6 a.m. before she wakes up. I open up that, can we cue the music? I open up that dishwasher. I take out that La Crusette pop. I say, where does this go? And then I take out that cheese grater and I put it away. You come downstairs, maybe I have a cup of coffee made for you. I say, sweetie, I have a cup of coffee made for you. He said, what happened to the dishwasher? It's open. Did you leave it open? I said, not only did I leave it open, it's empty. Right? Is that hot?
It's like porn. That's like lady porn. It really is.
The only
You
thing-
empty a dishwasher for me, and
Yeah.
I will go to war for you. Like, I'll do anything for you. Anything you want.
The one hiccup is that I don't know where stuff goes. I really don't. You are really good at knowing where the little thing of the bakery thing goes. I'm like, I don't know where that drawer is because you bake. And so
I just live in the house, and so I know where things go.
So I'll be doing God's work by putting away a dish, and I'll say, and I know it's coming. I'm like, I know I have to ask, and I get scared. I get scared because I know the reaction. I know the reaction, right?
Very judgy.
I know the reaction.
Judgy,
Hold on.
30 years together. You don't know where
Where
that spaghetti pot goes. I can't help you.
Where does this thing go? And she goes, La Crusette. I go, yes, that big heavy thing. Where does it go? She tells me where it goes. And then she gives me, you don't know where it is. You haven't done it. It's been 30 years. I go, what's a Phillips screwdriver?
I know what a Phillips
I
head
said,
screwdriver
give me a
is.
flathead Phillips screwdriver.
I know what that is.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know where it is?
I know exactly where it is.
Where is it?
It's in the top drawer on the right-hand side underneath the scissors. Oddly, next to the gum. I'm always like,
Yeah.
why gum and screwdrivers?
Well, that's my go-to drawer, right? That's my go-to drawer. I have zip ties in case I need to apprehend anybody.
Zip ties.
And
Zip
Hey, you have to
ties.
handcuff someone.
if I have to apprehend someone, I can zip tie him.
Yeah, totally.
I can zip tie him. It's in that drawer.
Yeah.
I've got my Phillips screwdrivers with interchangeables.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, interchangeables.
Sure.
I think that's pretty hot.
And his tool belt.
But I did see you. We were on vacation not too long ago, and it was really windy, right? And the doors all night long. And I'm like, once you hear it, you can't unhear it. And I said, did you hear that, sweetheart?
And I said, no.
I said, I'm gonna fix it.
He's going to fix the thing I didn't hear.
I'm gonna fix it.
Because he goes, it's going to make you nuts. I go, I can't hear it.
I locked the door. It's one of those doors that locks twice. I locked it, secured it, still rattled a little bit. Took a piece of stationery, folded it, jammed it in between the opening of the door. It was beautiful.
So I want you to hear this.
Tell me.
Okay?
I'm all ears.
It's the case for keeping a messier house.
Oh, okay.
All right. You guys are supposed to be on my side. People should focus on creating a functional home instead of a super clean one. So I feel like you like to constantly reorganize my areas so that they are.
Define your areas. Like your area becomes my area is taken over by your area when I'm out of town for a few weeks. And so if you mean by reorganizing, I'm just moving your stuff back to your area. That's not reorganizing. That's just claiming, you know what? I'm claiming the line. There's a line, there's a fence. Fence make good neighbors. You ever hear that term? And I just move your stuff back over and that's all I do.
When you say a few weeks, I want you to understand that he moved to another country, Canada. I love you, Canada. It's not about you, Canada. Mark moved to Canada for 5 years. So as time goes by, you realize he doesn't need all the space. He's here 1 or 2 weekends a year. You know,
That's not true.
maybe 3 weeks.
That's not true. I was home every before COVID. I was home every
He'll
week.
come home for a week or two.
Yeah.
But as time goes on, you start to spread out. Less of his stuff is here. More of my stuff can go there.
You're tiny. You're 5 foot. How tall are you? 5'4"?
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
5'4". You're not a giant either. By now.
You have so much stuff. You have so much stuff.
Exactly. I have so much stuff. I'm a woman. Why do I have to share the closet 50-50 with you?
I think it's more like 65, 35. Our closet is. And I did the math. We'll go home. We'll figure it out. We'll do square footage and then we'll.
We should do what we should do?
Yeah.
Gelman,
Yes.
I know you're looking
Closet
for.
tour?
We should do a closet tour.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, I think functional and neat is actually a good thing to do. Functional and neat.
But
That's where I
you
strive.
don't have to be such a minimalist because I know how you are. You like to get rid of the clutter, get everything away, put everything away, leave nothing out to be seen. When the kids were little, they would bring home an art display and I would display it.
And we pretend to think it was like amazing. Oh, that's the most amazing thing we ever saw in the world. It was not.
I thought it was amazing.
It was not.
Thought it was amazing.
Yeah. We framed many of those and hung them.
Yeah.
Yeah. We framed all.
We did. We framed our kids' artwork.
Yeah.
And guess what? Now that we've been like shopping art because we were like, okay, we should invest in art. It's something people say in New York. We hear it said a lot, so we're like, we should invest in art. We don't really mean it, and we don't even actually know what we're saying. But a lot of the crap that we see at these auction houses, I'm like, our kids made that in 3rd grade. Our kids made that in 2nd grade.
So true.
All right, we've got a big show today.
Huge.
Salma Hayek Pinault
Wow.
is here.
Love Salma. We have RuPaul on the show.
And Brian Kelly, the points guy, will be giving us tips for how to best travel with your family.
I love the points guy.
Isn't he the
He's
best?
the best. It's time for Live's Brighten Your Day Trivia.
That's our trivia dancer, Tom Jacoby from North Carolina. And his little cat, too. The cat's cute.
That's a
Although we can agree the cat doesn't look thrilled to be in the video.
No. And we have Susan McClellan from New Hyde Park, New York, who watches on WABC. She's speaking back. Yeah. Hi, Dave. All right. Here are the 2 statements. One is true, one is false. I love wax museums. Or I saw Bob Newhart's TV Land statue in Chicago.
Oh.
Whoa.
Gosh. So, what is it you love about wax museums, Susan?
Just seeing the different people that everyone thinks is important and how lifelike they are. And of course, getting pictures with them.
And who's particularly lifelike?
All of them really are, but I guess I most enjoy seeing Kim Kardashian. She seems to be in almost all the wax museums I've been to.
What's your favorite wax museum?
Well, since I'm in New York, I love to go to the one in New York. I've been to that one most often.
Did you ever see Kelly's wax museum thing in that one in New York?
I have to say I missed that. No, I missed that one.
Oh, you missed that. Did you miss that? Okay, Susan, I think you actually, it's so obscure of a statement. I think you did see Bob Newhart's T-Land statue in Chicago.
Yes, and that picture was taken there with the Michigan, Lake Michigan.
Oh, Lake Michigan. Oh, now I feel kind of bad.
Good news.
You robbed her of the mug.
That's okay.
It's not okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Susan, I'm going to make him pay for this later. You didn't win the mug, but you're still going to have a chance to win a great prize. Deja, spin that wheel.
All right.
Okay, you're playing for $1,000 appliance package from Cuisinart. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Susan, good luck.
Susan, you can do this. All right. Actor Reed Scott has been on the show. On what daytime drama did Reed say he had one of his first acting roles?
He said he was on All My Children.
Yes.
Correct.
All right. See? You didn't get the mug, but you got the prize.
Congratulations, Susan. Thanks for playing with us.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks so much, guys.
Bye. We'll be right back with Salma, Hayek, Pinault. Don't go away.
Stay ahead online. RuPaul. The points guy will give us tips on how best to travel with your family. And coming up next, Salma, Hayek, Pinault.
If you have moderate to severe Crohn's disease, Skyrizi is the first and only IL-23 inhibitor that can deliver clinical remission and endoscopic.
Okay, so obviously I forgot to play the game, but I guessed the correct answer. And I didn't do the dance because I am on strike with the SAG-AFTRA and the actors and writers.
Things get heated on set.
Bingo.
There will be scandal.
Yeah, you can walk right there. This is your show.
Yeah.
Secrets will be revealed.
Hey, what's in that mug?
Do you know?
You won't want to miss a moment. The new season begins September 5th.
All right, get ready, everyone. She's one of Hollywood's biggest stars and one of our favorite guests. Please welcome the talented Salma Hayek. Kelly and Mark.
Yes.
It's so good to see you.
So good to see you too. So welcome back. I feel like the last time we spoke to you, you were in London. It was still part of the lockdown. You descended on a monitor in front of us. But now here you are in person. I'm glad.
Just in time for the holidays. Are you ready? Is your house prepared? Is everything?
Yes, I love the holidays. This was a strange Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I love the decorations. You know, when it starts, I start preparing for Christmas. I'm getting excited. We do all the decorations for Halloween. Then it's the Day of the Dead.
Yes.
Then it's Thanksgiving. And finally comes Christmas.
Right.
But this year, I had a problem.
Okay.
What?
Because I did all my decorations for Christmas. But then there was the World Cup.
Distracted.
And so I do decorations for that too.
And you're watching.
So when it's Mexico playing, it goes really well because the flag
It's Christmas colors.
color coordinated.
Yes.
But when it's France, it's a little bit strange in my house. There's no matching, there's no the styling.
Yeah.
But we have to do it anyway.
Right, of course. I was saying you have a situation in your household like I had in my household. Depending on what country was eliminated, we then shifted our alliance to another country. Because when you have a multi-country household, it's a great thing. You have lots of people, lots of teams to root for.
Exactly, and more possibilities.
The last Mexican game.
Victory.
The last game. I know, watching the other game, hoping somebody score against that team. It was
a very dark day in our house.
It was so weird because I was like, Mexico, and then I was like, oh, please, Messi, score. I was rooting for the ball.
Yeah.
You know?
How is your owl? I just want to pivot for a second.
You have an owl?
My owl,
She has a
yes.
personal owl.
The owl is very dangerous also during the Christmas holidays.
Because of the tree.
Yes, and he loves to pick on the balls.
Oh, right.
So he loves the Christmas tree, he loves the lights, and I don't want to deprive her from Christmas, but sometimes she makes a mess.
What's her name?
Not to mention, they have to go to the bathroom at some point.
Right. And it's not like a regular bird, you know.
No.
It's like
But she loves Christmas.
Yes.
She loves Christmas. It's her favorite holiday.
You know, Kelly Burkhardt, our talent.
She's kind of like an owl. Look, she's owling.
She bought us an owl ornament for our tree.
I have you.
Yeah, and I thought of you immediately. I was like, take that, Salma.
I know, but Karen gets very confused because a lot of people give me owls.
Wait, her
and they
name is
give-
what?
Karen.
Karen?
Caring. Like the company of my husband.
Got
because
it.
Yes.
I pretended it was a gift for him.
What every man wants.
Nearly died.
So I didn't know this, that as a kid you grew up going to boarding school.
Yes, I went to boarding school in Louisiana.
Wow. No kidding.
Academy of the Sacred Heart.
And so what kind of
What kind of student were you?
student?
I was okay, very average student, but very troublemaker.
Like good trouble? Good trouble?
Good trouble. I like pranks. In my family, it's a tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's in the genes.
You still do it.
I still do it.
What
yeah.
are some of your latest
Yeah,
pranks?
well, right now during the World Cup, the best one was a very good friend was in the middle of the Mexican game, really into it, and was holding it to go to the bathroom because he didn't want to miss anything. And then eventually he couldn't hold it anymore. He had to go to the bathroom, and I got everyone to scream goal. He came out of the bathroom.
That's brutal.
That's diabolical. Yeah. That's actually really diabolical. We have to take a commercial break. Will you stick around for another segment?
Please.
We're going to talk about everyone's favorite feline returning in theaters when we return to our Salma Hayek.
Still ahead on Live, RuPaul.
So I didn't think I needed Swiffer until I saw how easily it picked up my hair every time I dried it. It only takes a minute. Look at that. The heavy-duty cloths are extra thick for amazing trap and walk, even for his hair. Wow. And for dust, I love my heavy-duty duster. The fluffy fibers trap dust on contact, up high and all around without having to lift a thing. I'm so hooked. You'll love Swiffer or your money back.
Best thing I've ever done. That's what Freddie told me.
It was the best thing I've ever done ever. Yes, without a doubt. I don't have any anxiety about money anymore.
Great people. Different people, that's for sure. And all of them had different reasons for getting a reverse mortgage. But you know what? They all felt the same about two things. They all loved their home, and they all wanted to stay in that home.
If you're 62 or older and own your home, you can access your equity to improve your lifestyle. A reverse mortgage loan eliminates your monthly mortgage payments and puts tax-free cash in your pocket. Call 800-485-1702.
Why don't you call AAG and find out what a reverse mortgage can mean for you.
Call right now to receive your free, no-obligation info kit. Call 800-485-1702. That's 800-485-1702.
Yoki Window was recognized by Window & Door magazine as one of the top manufacturers of windows in the USA.
For a limited time only, buy one, get one window for 50% off, 25% off patio doors. Many financing options available with no money down.
RSV can be a dangerous virus for those 60 and older. It's not just a cold. And if you're 60 or older, you may be at increased risk of hospitalization from this highly contagious virus. Not all dangers come with warning labels. Talk to your pharmacist or doctor about getting vaccinated against RSV today.
Yoki Window was recognized by Window & Door magazine as one of the top manufacturers of windows in the USA.
For a limited time only, buy one, get one window for 50% off, 25% off patio doors. Many financing options available with no money down. If you love watching our show from home, now's your chance to see us live and in person. Come join the fun. Check out all the stars and be part of Live with Kelly Martin's studio audience. Visit our website and get your tickets now.
This is my job.
No, this is my job. I'm double-crossing the bears.
No, I am double-crossing the bears. They tried to hire me earlier today.
Well, they tried to hire me 2 weeks ago. That makes you Plan B.
There it is. Now,
What is this? Are you a pirate now? It's like a possum crawled on your face and died.
of shame, please mock me quietly.
The last wish. It's more than I can't believe I'm saying this. More than a decade, easily since the last Puss in Boots.
Yes.
So when you pick up,
Thank God cats don't get wrinkles.
neither do you, by the way. So does that voice come back to you automatically? Like
Yes, automatically. I love her. I love my kiss of pus. Meow. And Antonio, I know.
Oh.
I'm embarrassed to say for how long. Many decades now. And we're friends.
Yeah.
And sometimes we bicker like the characters. So even if we're not working in the same room, because I spend a lot of time with him, I can hear him in my head. How he would say the lines. I feel like he's always there.
So you know how he's going.
Oh,
to
yes.
his
And
lines.
it was funny because with the director sometimes, one time he said, do you want me to play what he did? I said, oh, I know what he did. And I started doing the lines like him, and I was dead on.
Yeah, you still have such a lovely voice, too. It's great.
So what's Kitty Soft Paws up to? What's the plot twist?
It's amazing. It's really, it's getting amazing reviews.
Yeah.
It just got nominated.
Amazing.
It's weird because it is an animated film. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I OD'd on the animated films.
You-
I have 4 kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
They've watched them all. They've watched them a million times.
Yes.
So I saw this one just because, okay, I mean, I was excited to do it. But
It's good.
it's really good. It's profound.
Yeah.
You laugh, but it's very philosophical. It's really deep. And it does something strange because just like Shrek did like comedy for the kids and for the adults, this does philosophy and comedy that the kids and the adults take
Can watch
differently.
together, yeah.
So I am super proud and I love my cat. Oh my God.
And your owls too.
Yes, but I have a cat at home. All my animals get along with the dogs, the cat, the owl, and the cat. The cat and the owl. The
No,
cat
they're-
wants
they-
to eat.
Too similar.
Too similar.
Oh,
Yeah.
they really are very competitive, almost like your family.
Next up, RuPaul.
Tomorrow on Live, Rita Ora.
City of Hope, we're more than just a top-ranked cancer hospital. For over 100 years, we've been making breakthroughs, pioneering treatments used worldwide, pushing the limits of what's possible. And now we're closer than ever for patients in Northern Illinois. Call now.
Hey, I'm Brian Gary, and today we're talking about the biggest misconception there is about replacement windows. I'm here with Ted Coons, the project manager for Renewal by Anderson, to talk about it.
Yeah, one of the big things we hear from homeowners is, I shouldn't need to replace my windows. They're just not that old. But here's the thing. Home builders put in high-end kitchens and bathrooms and low-end windows that just aren't that good. So even if your windows are only 7 to 10 years old, they may still need to be replaced.
Ted, there's so many window companies out there. What's different about your company?
Well, besides being the full-service replacement window division of Anderson, we're the company people tend to call when they're particular about their home. They don't want just any old window or any old installer.
So your standards for installers are pretty high, right?
Yeah, Brian, you could have the best window or door in the world, and if it's not installed correctly, it's going to fail. So we don't hire these jack-of-all-trades installers that do gutters and siding on the side. Our window installation teams do our windows year in, year out, and have done thousands of them.
Anytime a homeowner has to deal with multiple home improvement companies, they get stuck in the blame game.
Yeah, with other companies, if there's an issue, the manufacturer blames the installer blames the manufacturer. With us, there's no finger pointing or blaming each other. We're both the installer and the manufacturer.
Ted, is it easy for a homeowner to get a price?
Very easy. We'll come out to your house, we'll assess your current patio door or windows, and then we'll give you an exact price that's good for an entire year.
Ted, that's great information. Thank you.
It's Renewal by Anderson's 31-day sale, and it's one of our biggest discounts of the year. Buy one window, patio door, or entry door, and get the next one 40% off. Save an extra $120 on every window and door you buy. Plus, pay nothing for a year. Our 31-day sale ends August 31st. For a free appointment during our sale, call 312-815-6622.
City of Hope, we're more than just a top-ranked cancer hospital. For over 100 years, we've been making breakthroughs, pioneering treatments used worldwide, pushing the limits of what's possible. And now we're closer than ever for patients in Northern Illinois. Call now.
RuPaul's Drag Race, please welcome the show's creator and host, RuPaul Charles.
Okay, now listen, I know that you're doing a game show now.
Yes.
I'm doing a game show.
Okay.
Yes.
It's called Lingo on CBS. It starts January 11th.
Oh, fun.
Tell me, your Generation Gap.
Generation Gap,
And it's
yes.
trivia questions.
They are trivia questions that
Generational.
people
Okay.
generational can't really get
Right.
because it's usually grandchildren with their grandparents, and the questions that we ask the grandparents, only the grandkids will know.
Well, like we show them a rotary phone and ask the kid, what is this?
What is this? And they know.
Well, in the dressing room, I was asking one of the guys if they knew of Dance Party USA. I said,
Right.
"No, you're too young for that, right?" He said, "No, I watched it. I watched it when I was a kid. Because every time I
A
come here,
newborn baby.
well, no, listen. Every time I come here, all I can think about is dancing on the air.
Right.
All I can think
So
about.
you know the original.
I know the original
Yes, right.
with Princess and
Of
all that
course,
kind of stuff.
right.
'Cause I love to dance. Do you ever get to dance anymore?
We
You
do.
guys
dance
we
here
do?
all-
Where?
yeah.
Oh, here.
Here, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't go out to clubs anymore because seeing your children at a nightclub,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I mean, they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I saw
We're
my
like, Lola,
parents
can
at
we
a
get into the
nightclub.
VIP
Well,
section?
the kids are nightclub age now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're adults.
Oh.
And so now we've crossed into that zone where we can only go to clubs our kids won't be. And, you know,
That's
those
like-
are very specific clubs.
Country clubs.
Yeah. You know, we got a new house and we've turned the dining room area into a disco. So what we're going to do, lunches and have people over for lunch and then do a 2:00 disco dance.
Tea.
With tea.
What are you
Yes.
serving at lunch?
Well, it's something very light, so
Yes.
you can
Yeah,
dance.
salad
Something
is
very
fun.
light. Yeah.
A salad.
Because I always want to do a daytime disco, you know, where cell phones are not allowed.
Okay.
And maybe we offer clothes so that people get really sweaty, and get really sweaty and dance.
Can we come?
Yes,
we will be there.
Yes.
We will be there because we dance all the time.
I love it.
We are big. We like to throw down.
Yes.
And I don't believe in like preserving my hairstyle or preserving my makeup. I like mascara running down my face, crazy hair, tennis. Well, I wind up
it's so
barefoot.
dark. Why
I
even
wear
put on
sneakers
mascara?
to the club, and then I eventually wind
Well,
up
that's
barefoot.
why it should be like a gym where you come to after lunch, for an hour, 45 minutes. You change clothes like at a gym. You get sweaty. Maybe you hit the showers afterwards, but you really. What's your go-to dance song that you think, oh, this is going to get me going?
Oh, there are so many. Depends on what style of dance. I really do. I love your music.
Thank you.
Oh, of course.
I also
Ass Kiss,
love,
gotta Ass Kiss
I
first.
Feel Love by Donna
Oh, sure. Let me just agree with what my husband just said.
Madonna, any sort of Madonna, Girl Gone Wild, or Holy Water.
Into the Groove, is one of my go-tos.
Yeah, there's so many great songs. The soundtrack from the movie Climax. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Oh, you have to watch it and then call me.
But don't have lunch before you watch it.
Don't have lunch. It will induce panic.
Yes.
But the music is so on point.
Yeah.
It's on fire.
Yeah. Paul, when you created the Drag Race, would you ever envision it'd be 15
Yes.
years?
Yes, I did.
No, I had no idea. I had no idea. In show business, as you know, you're lucky enough to get a second day at work or another year. So we just wanted to do something that celebrated the art of drag and give these kids a platform to tell their stories. And I've said this for years. Drag Race at its core is about the tenacity of the human spirit. And that's why people keep coming back to watch it year after year.
We knew it was going to be a hit.
You did?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, we did, because I was like, it's so much more than the fabulous costumes and the hair. And it's so much more. It really is about the human spirit, like you said. And you are, I want to point out, you are the most awarded Black artist in Emmy history. I just think that should be acknowledged.
I've been very, very fortunate in this business. I've been doing it for 40 years.
You've worked hard.
I've worked hard, but it is a joy because, the Emmys are really for all the people who have, lifted our show up and propelled me forward in show business. In fact, when I won the last time, I got to thank Arsenio Hall because going on his show was how I got into the union.
Is that true?
That is absolutely true.
Oh, and I love that you got to thank him. That's really
Arsenio Hall. Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard to get into the union, and then you can't get a job unless you're in the union.
Yes.
But you can't get into the union unless you have a job.
Exactly.
It's the craziest.
It's the craziest thing. But I think it's meant that way to deter people who aren't really serious about it. Because if you're really serious about it, you'll find a way to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Season 15 of RuPaul's Drag Race on MTV.
If you love watching our show from home, now's your chance to see us live and in person. Come join the fun. Check out all the stars and be part of Live with Kelly and Mark's studio audience. Visit our website and get your tickets now.
Oh, here we go again. What the fuck? This is the stupidest. Talk about fucking bullshit. Oh, no, we got to see what's next, right? Yo, what's your problem, dude?
The largest producer of corn in the country, their favorite vegetable is broccoli.
They're up to their ears in corn.
This guy, the one-liners.
Plus Antonio Banderas.
Ultimate endless shrimp is here.
more than the fabulous costumes and the hair, and it's so much more. It really is about the human spirit, like you said. And you are, I want to point out, you are the most awarded Black artist in Emmy history.
For the first night of flying, especially because I work.
You should check out Inspire. No mask, no hose, just sleep. Learn more and view important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
It's an all-new season of Live with Kelly and Mark with shocking twists. As things get heated on set. Bingo! There will be scandals.
Yeah, you can walk right there. This is your show. Do whatever you want.
And secrets will be revealed.
Hey, what's in that mug?
Do you know?
Oh, I know.
Tune in. You won't want to miss a moment. The new season begins September 5th.
It's time for Travel and Me in 23. Please welcome back the points guy, Brian Kelly.
Brian, what you don't know, because I traveled here with Mark, is that we've been sitting in these seats for 4 hours.
It's exciting.
You recently expanded your own family.
I did.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
reporter.
I've taken a lot of trips in my day, but this fatherhood journey has just been epic. So little baby Dean is almost 4 months, and he's about ready to go to his third country next week.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Yeah, so you jumped right in.
Jumped right. I had a panic attack before the first night of flying, especially because I work in travel. I'm like, is this going to be my brand killer? Oh, the points guy's got this colicky baby, but all my friends who travel with kids say start him young. He was amazing. He slept the whole flight.
That's it. The thing is, like, most people, the first time they travel, they're older, or they're like older kids, and it's a scarier thing.
Yeah.
When they're babies, if they get used to it young enough, it's not really a big deal.
Yeah, I want to say to all the parents out there, or people who want to become parents, you don't have to stop traveling. There's this notion out there, the baby on the plane. When I looked at the stats for disruptive flights, it's adults that are more disruptive on flights. Like, it is our right as parents to bring our kids on planes, period. And if anyone ever gives you a problem on a plane, I'd like to say, if you want to control who sits on an airplane, free to charter your own. A plane is public transportation, and
100%.
No, you called it a trip with your kid, not a vacation. So that's definitely a trip.
It is.
Right. We said that we got used to people being pre-irritated when we traveled. Like, our kids would be quiet, but just the mere activity of walking on with them, you see people get irritated around you because they think something terrible.
And I think that's really an American thing. So many countries are super baby friendly. I was just in Portugal. They've got baby lines in the airports. Like, my friends who went to Fiji said it's culture there. They'll hold your baby at a restaurant if your baby's, which is so foreign to Americans. Like, we don't let anyone touch our kids, but I just want to push people, get out there and travel, start them young.
So where do we begin if we're a family trying to travel?
The first thing I would say is just plan in advance. So there are airlines, like Delta now has family seating where they block off rows just for families.
Oh, wow.
But book in advance if possible. There's also airlines that give children discounts out there. And just in general, when you get to the airport, you don't want to wait in line with kids. That gets them agitated. So TSA pre-check and clear, if you're a member, your kids go through for free with you. So you can whiz through airport security. And I also always recommend global entry. This is silly, though. Dean, my son, he's 3 months old, had to have his interview to get his global entry letter. They're asking a 3-month-old, are you a terrorist? I'm like,
any felonies?
But so those things will have whisked through the airport. And here's another. The airport lounges, kids are welcome, and they're actually a great place for kids. They've got children's rooms in a lot of lounges, and those bathrooms and changing rooms are much cleaner in the airport lounge than in the airport.
Yeah, that's a good point. You also have to be extra prepared when you're flying with kids. I remember traveling with young kids by myself, and I would bring a secret bag of just little toys that they had never seen before. Something little, whether it's a piece of Play-Doh or just
a figurine,
pixie sticks or something little. And nowadays toys have evolved. Back then, every toy I traveled with kids has been recalled and are no longer allowed on airplanes.
No, I definitely have a bag of toys they've never seen that gets them excited. There's actually companies now, I recommend try to bring as little as possible. There are companies, Baby Quip, will actually ship all of the pack and play and all that stuff so you don't have to lug it with you through the airport. So try to travel lightly. There's even companies, Sky Squad is a company that people will actually bring through your strollers through the airport to help make it a little bit easier. But I also recommend, and I learned this with infants, having a Ziploc bag with a full change of clothes, diaper, everything you need. Because I never knew it. I always thought a blowout was what women did to their hair. But when you become a parent, a blowout is
it always happens on an airplane.
10 minutes before boarding,
Yes, and it's amazing where it will go.
So throw out the outfit. Have a Ziploc bag with the new outfit, put the dirty one in, and just throw it away.
Yeah, throw it away. You have to kiss certain things goodbye. And one more pro tip. The most magical thing on an airplane, let's say you forgot your travel bag of toys. If you go into the bathroom and pull out a Dixie cup, your kids will be like, what is this magical item? It's a robot. It's a puppet. It's amazing. It never fails.
And always bring a tablet. I mean, you're talking to your doctor about the tablet, but if you make the plane a time for your child to enjoy the tablet. I know I have friends who are like, my kids will go for 10 hours, just.
If only the tablet had existed when we had kids, we probably would have had more kids.
We were pre-tablet.
We're pre-tablet. Listen, we have to take a commercial break. We're going to get more advice from the Points Guy when we return.
Tomorrow on Live, Antonio Banderas.
Who says you can't go for gold without going broke? Get the brands you want, the prices you want, whenever you want. TJ Maxx, where you can always afford to be you to the max.
People call it the biggest small town festival in Minnesota.
And we came up with the idea of creating a community sports table.
Hershey Company got wind of this and stole it from us. And when we went to sue them, they told my grandmother to go fuck herself, and they stuck a hot rod in my daughter's poop hole. Screw you, Hershey's.
Tamron Hall.
Tamron Hall's new season starts September 5th.
We're reclining in our seats with the Points Guy, Brian Kelly. These are nice seats.
Listen, when you're traveling as a family, adults, grandparents, what do you do? What's the biggest plan that you have to?
If you're going to stay in a hotel, you've got to choose hotels that have space.
Yes.
And also use your hotel points, upgrade to the suite, having kids and having that communal area. But most hotels are still really bad about connecting rooms. So call in advance, let them know that they can assign you connecting rooms.
Because you're traveling as a family and you're be able to open it up.
But the real thing is home rentals. Like, I'm a huge Vrbo fan. You can actually contact the host. They'll have your house stocked, ready to go when you arrive. And frankly, you can rent whole houses for the price of one singular hotel room. So,
especially if you're traveling with the grandparents and the cousins and the
being able to have the space is absolutely key.
It's smart. That's really smart. What about rentals in international travel? Like if you're going to another country?
Vacation rentals internationally are even better because in Europe, there's a lot of weird rules with how many people can be in a hotel room. So it's really dizzying. Some countries, I know families that have 3 kids and the hotel will say, no, only 4 humans in the room at a time. And sometimes hotels are sold out.
We ran into that where we had to in Europe where we couldn't get a connecting, so one kid had to be across
the hall. We had the kid across the hall, and we were freaked out. It was like, okay,
Michael, don't touch the minibar.
Now you go in there. Like we were taking shifts.
This apple juice tastes weird.
Oh my God, yes, oh please. Listen, these are great tips. It's always so great to have you here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You know what we're going to call you from now on? The Travel Daddy.
Yes. Points Daddy. Yeah.
Points Daddy. Hashtag Points Daddy.
If you would like to know more about anything you see on Live, log on to our website at livewithkellyandmark.com.
All right, time to do some selling. That's going towards rent.
Oh yeah, that's going towards girls' night. And that's going towards a new bag.
Your closet is worth more than you realize. Download the Poshmark app and start cashing in today.
What do we always say, son? Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
They only pay for what you need.
That's my boy.
Stay off the freeways. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty.
The legendary free-to-play slots game with
shocking twists. As things get heated on set.
I think I could beat that here.
Bingo! There will be scandal.
Yeah, you can walk right there. This is your show.
Yeah.
And secrets will be revealed.
Hey, what's in that mug?
Do you know?
Oh, I know.
So then, you won't want to miss a moment. The new season begins September 5th.
See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow on Live, Rita Ora, Antonio Banderas, and we bake scones with Millie Fairtree.
Are you suffering from knee pain but want to avoid the complications and recovery time of knee replacement surgery? You're not alone. Recent studies suggest a shocking fact. 1/3 of all knee surgeries performed in a single year were unnecessary. But there's good news. The Joint Relief Institute has another way, a safer, faster, more effective method to alleviate knee pain, a non-surgical option that doesn't involve the risk, hospital stay, or recovery time associated with knee surgery. A solution where patients limp into our clinic and then dance on the way out, with no recovery time because relief usually starts the same day.
I've received treatment, walked out pain-free.
Don't let knee pain hold you back another minute. You can have a different life. Call 800-380-8933. Our friendly new patient specialists are standing by now.
What do all these products have in common? They can all be delivered today. App now offers free same-day delivery on thousands of items. Call or chat with our experts online to find the perfect items for any occasion. It's never been easier to get everything you need delivered right to your home. And when we deliver, it's always done by one of our own professionals. Act. Delivered from our family to yours.
Wake up with ABC 7 Eyewitness News this morning.
The View starts right now.
The case involving music legend Aretha Franklin, a 4-year battle, 2 sons pitted against another.
I think that she would be very happy and she's proud right now.
We're hitting the table to take on all of the hottest topics making headlines. Plus, John Boyega. Here come Hot Topics with Whoopi, Sarah Hayes, Anna Navarro, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, and Alyssa Farrah Griffin. Now, let's get things started.
Fastest. Only 2 women have run faster than Kenny Harrison, who will start in lane 4, and Danielle Williams, to her left in 3, is going to try to keep pace. Keep your eye, as we told you, as well on lane 9. We expect Charlton to get away well. She's a good starter.
Set. Third heat of the women's 100 hurdles. What a start from Kenny Harrison. That was fantastic. Charlton here on the close lane in 9 is doing well, but it's Kenny Harrison over Jamaica's Danielle Williams, and then Charlton. Whoa. They're going to be the top 3, and a 12:21 for Kenny Harrison.
Her personal best is 12:20. She ran that with more urgency than I have ever seen somebody run a first round heat. Did she lean at the tape? Wow.
She's like 2 of my teammates are there. I want to get through to the semis too.
I mean, I'm thrilled at the performance. It was exciting to watch. Just can't figure out why she'd want to run quite that fast this early.
Look at the expression on Devin Charlton's face.
So
like,
wow. Devin Charlton just set a personal best, and Kenny Harrison just got really close. That's the equal third fastest all time.
Charlton ran a national record for the Bahamas.
Well, yeah, she's a national record holder, so when she sets a PR, it's the country's PR too.
Here you go, Anna. Let's watch the replay.
I mean, this looks like it could be a semifinal or a final. Maybe she just felt like she had to get away from Danielle Williams of Jamaica, but man, that's a lot of effort. Maybe Kenny Harrison is here on a mission, and she wants her world record back. Because I have never seen somebody.
All right, guys. Sorry, we ran a little over. Thanks to all the guests. Senora Salma Pinault and RuPaul and Dancing in the 80s to Madonna. What a great show, just packed with great memories and inspiration for the future. It's all because of you that I get to live this luxury life in my cage, eating birdseed and moldy bread. Nothing like spoiled milk. My dentist says I'm going to lose all my teeth in the next 5 years, and my doctor says I'm probably going to have a heart attack unless I can afford some special overpriced medication. But at least we have daytime television and all their glorious hosts. What a great, great foundation of joy the good people at Disney World bring to us. I thank you for watching. Please watch our other episodes and catch up because there's always a clue. And our winner today is Sharif Johnson. Congratulations. You've won the $1 million gift certificate to Global Brands Economic Funds. If you'd like to redeem it for cash, you know what to do. I sent you private instructions. If you want to learn information how to enter our future raffles, just click on the link right there. I'll put that in post. And thanks for watching. Like and dislike and ring a bell, get notifications, tell everyone to watch so we can make this a thriving community where all we do is we talk about supporting each other. And go to Twitch where where I have tutorials on how to knit and crochet jock straps from plant-based materials, hemp-based jock straps for to support athletic genitalia in our youth, because we need to produce more and more kids in this world. Thank you so much. I'm Phil DeBlanc. I'll see you next time. And kick yourself in the balls and tell me it doesn't hurt. And you can post it on my Facebook account, my group page, and on my MySpace wall. Until then, try not to drown. I'm just joking. I want you to drown.